Welcome to the Turtle Club. All right,
Is this episode 2?
This is episode 2 of season 2.
This is episode 2.
And so right away, this is the shortest amount of time that we have had between 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's been 15 days, if that.
We recorded
on the 17th, right?
The 17th of January for the 20-year anniversary of Kangaroo Jack, and now we're
Yeah.
back. And it's February 2nd today.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah,
Let's
Groundhog
go.
Day. And it's gonna be interesting because we have so few viewings between these. Hi everyone. My name is Eli, and I have 10 viewings of Kangaroo Jack in 2023.
Alright, my name is Dave. I am also up to 10 viewings of
For
Kangaroo
the-
Jack 03.
I have something amazing I need to announce, everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
My name is Michael, and I have the least amount of watches for the first time ever.
What the fuck?
What is it?
8.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Listen, every single month besides this month, I think I was always in first place, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. This is weird.
Mhm.
We have a guest. I'd like to introduce everyone to my brother, Sam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
hey, my name is Sam, and I have 4 watches, and it was all in 1 month, and it was, I got some notes, that's for sure. I'm excited to share, and
yeah.
deep into it.
Yeah, Sam, I heard you're a big fan of this movie.
Oh my gosh,
Absolutely.
yes. Every single time I was so pumped.
I just want to say, if you're, oh shit, we need to bleep that, Eli.
That's fine.
Hold
I'll
on.
bleep it. Rick.
Rick, if you're still watching, I decided to get Sam on because Sam is a huge crypto finance personality.
Yeah, big NFT. I'm in the metaverse too. If you need some,
He's actually in the metaverse. He's in the metaverse right now.
if you need some real estate.
Yeah, we're recording this. This is the first podcast recorded from the metaverse.
Streaming live from...
Yeah, streaming live from the metaverse.
Yeah, we're breaking through these glass ceilings. They said we couldn't do it, but we fucking did it. Like, metaverse podcast. Can you believe the first completely digital podcast?
Yeah,
That's insane.
Wait, what were they
That's wild.
before?
Don't worry about it. So how are we doing, everybody, with Kangaroo Jack?
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking miserable. This
Yeah,
is.
this is normally the part where I try to make a joke or something, but
No, you
this
can't.
movie fucking sucks.
Listen. I need to say this. I need to say this with full sincerity. I have 8 watches, and I've never been more miserable. Like, there's no lower moment. Master of Disguise, I never got this low. I thought I found a low. This is brand new. This is brand fucking new.
You keep hitting diamonds there, bud.
It's just, this movie is
We
fucking
keep
sucks.
digging into the crevasse. Like, this shit is so fucked up. Like, this is episode 2, and I hate myself.
Yeah, it was hard
Like,
to 4 times. It was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I can't do this fucking movie, man. I can't do this fucking movie.
It's really bad.
every day, Michael asks me if we could switch movies.
It's genuinely, that's not even that much of an exaggeration. It probably is almost every day.
No, like, literally, it has been every day for the last, 6 days. Can we switch this movie? And then I say, no, we are committed.
This is an open,
fans.
listen, this is
can't
an
get off
open
the roller
invitation to the fans. You can take my spot on the podcast.
Michael's trying to institute
no.
a write-in campaign.
Michael
Michael runs the emails, so he's sitting here going like, guys, we're getting thousands of emails telling us to watch another movie.
Yeah. People. Also, I changed the password to the email, so
Yeah, so you can't see.
and the screenshot button on my phone's upwarded.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
but trust me,
It's
worth
me.
it. So, Dave, you're usually sort of the optimistic one here. You're not liking it either?
That's right. No, I really want to like make a joke about this. I mean, we're in that text chat with Alan, and I kind of made the joke of like, yeah, it's bearable after watch 5, but
It's not.
it's not. It's not. It's not redeeming at all. There's no redemption in this movie.
This movie has done an interesting thing because I feel like it hasn't gotten worse. It is just as bad as the first time I watched it. And
that's the problem. That's the problem. There's no changing. This
it's like a straight line of terrible. Like there's no like with the Master of Disguise, it was like a roller coaster. I never knew what I was gonna get. It was ups and downs, like
it's just
ups and downs, ins and outs. Like I felt
so
like
Sam, actually, you know what? I have a question for Sam. Sam, have you seen The Master of Disguise?
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, so which would you think is a better movie, Master of Disguise or
Master of
Kangaroo Jack?
Disguise, 100%.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Like I don't even. I'm gonna ask this to every guest,
and
I don't
that
think
sentimentality a lot.
I don't think anyone is gonna.
Wait, so are you now going to
Kangaroo Jack.
require our guests to watch Kangaroo Jack 4 times and Master of Disguise once?
Yeah, wasn't that already the requirement? Wasn't that already the requirement?
Yeah.
It should be.
Yeah.
That shit should be, actually. That's
like-
not a bad idea.
Oh, God. I know. This is just like the straight line of mediocrity of this is just kind of amazing.
Well, and my rating on Letterboxd has stayed the same, 1 star for this movie. Like it's not going up, it's not going down. It's a 1-star
Changed
movie.
for Master of Disguise, right?
Yeah. I think half a star is too low because to me a half a star is something like The Master of Disguise where it doesn't even really feel like a fucking movie. Like it's just made like nonsense, and so that's an objectively bad movie too. But Kangaroo Jack, it's like shot like a movie at least. Like there's things
like,
No,
happening.
There's
I
parts
think that
that make a
Kangaroo Jack
movie.
is the worst kind of bad movie.
Where
it's technically competent.
yeah.
It's made by a big studio. There's money behind it. But there's nothing interesting about it.
No, it's so boring, man.
Really bad.
It's too long.
Like,
Yes, it's way too long.
Way too long.
The ending takes fucking forever.
well, the ending takes forever, but also, like, the second half of the movie takes
Oh
forever.
my god.
Like, the moment that
Jesus.
they have the sexual assault scene on that lady,
yeah.
and then the hallucination, and then they wake up, and she's, like, giving them
It's
water.
it
I
sucks.
feel like the movie's like, okay, we're entering, like, the third act now. That is the halfway point.
Yeah.
It's just a horrible
man.
movie.
It's hard to say anything other than that. But
Rick is gonna get guys. Listen, Rick's gonna get mad at us. He said he doesn't want people don't want to hear people complain about a movie. So we all have to say something. We all have to say something positive about the movie. Let's go around. Dave, you start.
I like that the kangaroo is animated at least semi-decently.
All right, Sam, go ahead.
I like Jackie Legs. I like his nickname.
That's a great. Yeah, it's a great nickname.
Yeah,
Eli.
that is pretty fun.
I really like that guy that they meet in the warehouse when they first show up, and he goes, "Charlie,
Yeah, that's
you
good.
thought I didn't say
Yeah.
you were coming. You was
Yeah.
coming."
You know what
Yeah, the thick Italian accent.
I think that guy is the best character in the whole movie. It's like, you brung the heat here, Charlie. That guy deserves an Oscar.
All right, yeah, I'll go with that. It is a good line read.
All right, Michael, what's your positive?
I'm not going.
No, you're
come
the one
on.
fucking-
No.
You have to say one thing you like.
One good thing.
I don't. I'm all right.
Come on.
You can't
I-
fucking. You
I
can't
like the-
pitch the bit and then abandon it.
Yeah.
I like the guy, the sidekick guy. I can't remember his fucking name. Oh my god.
Lewis?
Who's the evil mafioso guy? Who follows him?
Frankie.
Frankie, yeah.
Yeah,
I like
Frankie.
Uses the
Lombardo.
R word.
Yeah. It catches me off guard still. I like him, I guess. He's fine.
Michael Shannon does a good
Michael
job.
Shannon,
I
yeah.
like Christopher Walken in this.
Yeah.
I mean, he's all right.
Like, I don't, like out of all the bad things in this movie, Christopher Walken isn't one of them.
No, absolutely not.
Like, he's not good,
Yeah, but
and he has a few weird moments. Like, I still can't figure out that weird tape
the-
recorder thing.
yeah, Sam, did you notice that?
No.
So there's this scene where he's talking into a tape recorder, just saying like big vocab words. Like it's like he's learning a language. It sounds like. But
yeah,
like,
it's like a
okay,
language
so here-
lessons at home.
we can go into my notes.
Go ahead.
I actually have a thing I noticed about this. So in the first scene, he says like, "Oh, my wife, it's a plethora to me when she has tears on her pillow," and then he corrects himself. It's like, "Not plethora, anathema. It's an anathema to me. You see what they got me doing? I can't even talk straight." And I think that there's supposed to be a joke that he is really into vocabulary words and he tries to work them into sentences. I think that's supposed to be the joke.
What?
I mean, you can tell that he does that as his character is written, but is it a joke?
No, I'm not saying it's a good joke, but I think that's the intention.
What? I don't even know what that means. I guess.
He's talking to Neo.
Yeah.
He's talking to Neo.
He's in the Matrix.
Yeah.
He's seeing things that we aren't seeing.
Dude, he's in the fucking metaverse.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
no,
you
like,
need a
Yo, Sam, go link up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone needs an NFT, contact Sam.
he says, like, tears on my pillow are a plethora to me, anathema to me. See what they got me doing, I can't even talk straight. Like,
Wait, what does that mean? See what they got me doing? What's the joke?
Because he's mad at them. He didn't use plethora right.
Oh.
So then he's like, I meant to say anathema, and then he's mad that he fucked up his words. And then I think later on with the tape recorder, that's supposed to be like a payoff explaining why he said the thing about the big words.
Oh, no, that might be one of the worst jokes I've ever heard in my life.
That is kind of like a stretch of a build. I get it.
But that's what it's got to be, right? It's
Yeah.
either
That's
that
the only
or
thing that makes sense here.
it's either that or they put like utter nonsense in this movie purposefully.
Yeah, it's like some weird background info.
Okay, when you say utter nonsense, which one of these scenes are you referring to?
Well,
Because without the connection between the two, without that connecting thread, they're both
nonsense. Yeah.
So, like, I feel like maybe we are connecting threads that aren't there again.
I mean, we have a history.
But like,
We have a history.
but
Yeah,
like that
you
makes sense to
especially.
me. That feels like an explanation. I don't know. Okay, so between last time we recorded and now, I've watched it only 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I
I only watched it twice.
I got 4.
2 of them were today. I watched it twice today. And, you know, it's funny. So I'm looking at my notes here. And usually, especially in the beginning of this year, I have so many notes. My viewing 8, like the 8th time I watched it, I have no notes.
No, no.
I honestly don't even remember. I think I watched this while I was working or something. I don't even remember, in taking it in.
No, because you didn't take it
I
in,
blacked
because this
out.
is not a real movie.
Yeah, like we hit that watching Master of Disguise kind of later in the game, but this is
Yes.
really starting to hit us early.
Dude,
Like,
there's
this is something
nothing.
that I do want to talk about. So,
Yeah.
in a way, now this is going to sound like a Dave thing, so please let me say
Wow.
it before you
Okay.
scream.
Okay, great
Okay.
fucking lead in.
But in a
Alright.
way,
This means you're gonna say some dumbass shit.
In a way,
fuck you.
I'm kind of grateful for this movie being this dull.
What the? Shut up.
Okay.
Doll
Just-
is a
no.
good way to explain it.
Because,
Yeah, that's the only good thing that makes sense with what he said.
You don't have to look further into it. It just
No,
sucks.
well, I think in a way this is going to require us to work a little harder to make this interesting. Because I want to start doubling down on gimmick watches this year.
No.
I did a few last year, but
That's
after
the coward's way out.
after I
watch.
synced up Master Disguise with Blue, I realized I got like upset with myself, and I like saw myself as less of a person for even doing that. So I stopped doing gimmicks for like the second half of the year. There was basically like no gimmicks. And this time I want to fucking like bring that back. And I did a gimmick watch today. I'll talk about it in a second, but I feel like, again, I'm a little grateful because I think it basically it's like those guys who are like, I'm glad about taxes. It makes me hustle
Work harder
or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I like it when I get robbed because it means I'm gonna have to grind harder to get that money back.
Yeah, or it's like I'm not taking the government stimulus check.
It'll just gonna make me I grind
The
harder, like that
biggest
type of
joke,
shit.
yeah.
Where it's like, what would you rather have, $2 million or a dinner with Jay
Dude,
Z?
Jay-Z.
I'm picking Jay Z.
I'm asking. You know what? I'm asking all. I'm watching. I'm asking all of our guests that too. Sam, what would you pick? $2 million or a dinner with Jay-Z?
$2 million.
No.
Okay.
Kangaroo Jack is the dinner with Jay-Z option.
Yeah. Okay. So let me change it. Kangaroo Jack or 2 million.
So wait, dinner with Jackie Legs or
Watch Kangaroo
Yeah.
Jack with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Or $2 million. Which one is it?
I mean, it's obvious then.
And that's what I'm.
What do you guys think Jay-Z's reaction to this movie would be? Do you think Jay-Z has seen Kangaroo Jack?
Hit him up on the podcast.
Picturing, like, after the movie is over, like me slapping my knees and be like, "So ho,
Oh, what did you think about?
yeah, like Jizzy, how you feeling?"
Jizzy.
And I don't think he'd like it. I honestly, this might be controversial, but I don't think Jay-Z would like Kangaroo Jack.
Jay-Z, you're welcome on anytime to tell us your opinions on Jay-Z.
I
You're
think
listening to this.
I think he would. He'd say it's a knee slapper. You know?
Yeah, he'd be slapping his knees for sure, and he'd be like, "You know what? I'm gonna make a Kangaroo Jack themed album."
Yeah, well, a title exclusive, just like the Turtle
title
Club.
exclusive album, Kangaroo Jay-Z.
Oh my gosh, it'd be so good.
It's perfect, right?
You could sync it up with the movie.
What if it's just Jay-Z doing everyone's voices?
No, there's already a rap in this movie he could sample. Lewis does the rap. He goes, "Big black man with big black hands."
Yeah.
So it writes itself.
Yeah.
You guys, like, this
wait,
is
are we
why we
recasting
get
Lewis as
together
Jay-Z?
every month to talk about these movies, because we have good ideas.
Yeah, clearly,
Yeah.
great ideas.
Yeah, well,
Jay-Z
okay,
is listening.
so back to my original point. I am choosing to be grateful for this movie's terribleness because it's going to make me work harder to keep this interesting.
Grind culture.
And I'm only like kind of joking because like genuinely I feel like Master Disguise was entertaining enough by itself that I didn't have to do that many gimmicks. But now I feel like I need to. Like,
Dude, I feel like we sound fucking crazy for talking up Master Disguise. I feel like every time we bring up that movie, it's like so positive.
It's
Well,
weird how
like-
it raised up. Yeah.
well, okay,
Yeah,
okay. I do not take back anything I said about Master Disguise over the last year.
Same.
But I do have a certain Stockholm syndrome with that movie.
See,
and people
now-
need to understand that.
I fucking called this way in the beginning. I'm like, we're gonna get this Stockholm syndrome in the beginning where we're like, oh, do you want to watch Master of Disguise? And it's gonna be some big joke, and eventually we'll do it. Of which we did.
I'm
Yeah.
almost afraid to rewatch Master Disguise at this point because I feel like it'll just upset me. Like, it'll just be like, oh, this doesn't live up to the picture I have in my head of it.
Okay, yeah.
Like, what if I watch Master Disguise right after watching Kangaroo Jack and I realize that it's just as bad?
Ooh, that'd be rough.
There's no way.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
I feel like it's better.
Like,
No.
what if we are looking at this through rose-tinted glasses? Like,
No.
So
I-
then, can you do a gimmick watch of like having them up on two screens, Master Disguise and Kangaroo Jack,
Yeah.
side by side?
well, now one of us has to do it.
I mean, I've got that power very easily. I could do that.
There you go. Yeah, you guys with your dual monitor bullshit.
I got 3 monitors. I'm putting porn on the next screen.
Michael's
TVs in my
fucking
living room. I
cool.
just stream them both next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so my notes for viewing 9. The first thing I wrote down was Tommy in warehouse. Charlie, what are those guys doing here? Your father didn't say you was coming.
You just coming. Give me a meatball.
Yeah,
Hey,
like,
meatball.
Charlie, you brought the heat. You brung the heat. I think is what he says.
You brung the heat, Charlie.
You brung the heat here, Charlie. Are you crazy? I think that guy is my favorite character in this movie.
Every movie we watch every year from now on has to have like bad Italian accents in it. Because it's a theme
We just
between
limit
us.
ourselves even more. It's fucking like it's already hard enough to fucking pick a movie. It's like, okay, but where's the Italian accents for this?
Yeah, where's the
2004
Italian
movie?
representation here?
Yeah.
Fucking I like how quickly the police give up. Like,
Yeah.
They go down the chute into the water, and you hear on the police radio, it's kind of quiet. They're like, "We lost him."
Yeah.
Like, they have been out of your vision for like 40 seconds. You have no object permanence. Like,
It's like a Metal Gear. It's like a Metal Gear or something. Like,
yeah, they're like
just
video
round a
game
corner, you're
NPCs.
good.
Like, but they saw them get in the chute, didn't they? Like, didn't the cops see them?
yes.
No, they were
Yes.
still running up the stairs.
Were they? Okay.
Oh.
And they
Hey,
rounded the
have we
corner.
made Metal Gear references on here before?
Yes,
I think,
we just
yeah.
did last episode. We ended it with a bunch of like arguments about it.
Oh, that's right. Because you and I were talking about Metal Gear.
Yeah,
and
Michael
we
and
dunking
Dave
on
were
Eli.
talking about Metal Gear, and I was
Yay.
sitting here getting mad at you guys because I'm not going to watch this movie 100 times.
I kind of forgot about that, to be honest with you. I don't really pay attention to these podcasts or listen to them.
No, that's
so.
fair.
Huh.
Christopher Walken has a very weird line, just like all of them, where he goes, "You wanted to go to beauty school as boys who lose their father early in life often do."
Yeah.
That was
Listen,
like
if your
gay.
dad dies when you're young, you're gay. That's the rule.
You go to
Yeah.
beauty
It's
school.
like
Is
you
that
didn't
a
have, like,
gay
a good
thing? Is that
father
what
in
that's
your
being
life, now you're
implied?
gay.
Is that the
Yeah.
science behind it?
Yeah, that's literally biologically. It was proven. If your dad's dead, you gay. Yeah.
Christopher Walken's character is a
What happened to me?
scientist. You guys are racist for assuming it's mafia. He's a scientist.
Yeah.
You know what? That's true.
They never say he's in the mob.
I think they do.
No, when?
Maybe that's why he's trying to use big words.
Yeah, because he's a scientist.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so
When did
clear.
this come out?
This is 2003.
Lewis mentions while they're in Australia, yeah, we've got the mob after us.
Yeah, that's what it was. I knew
Well,
they said mob at some
Frankie's
point.
in the mob.
Oh, not his boss.
Sal's a scientist.
Yeah, he's
an
a
art
scientist.
collector.
As he shows up and he's like, I represent the interests of Sal DiMaggio.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, see, it's fine. The definition for anathema I looked up, it's a noun, and it means something or someone that one vehemently dislikes.
yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Huh,
During
that's a
the
good word.
poop scene on the plane,
Yeah.
Lewis suggests maybe we should flush it. Why? Like, why would you flush money down the airplane toilet?
Because then, like, you just imagine me like the worker cleaning the airplane toilet and just finding 50 grand in cash.
This is
I don't like. Like, why? Why would you flush it down the toilet? I don't like that. Like, I never really thought about that because of the poop joke. But like,
Yeah.
why?
It's
Why-
obviously just there for the poop joke.
like, why would Lewis? Why would that be his suggestion? Like, maybe we should
That's-
flush it. Like,
yeah, it's part of the
no.
poop joke. That's just stupid.
Later in the movie, when Lewis meets Jesse for the first time, he's drinking from the water, and she goes, "You're drinking water from a stagnant pond." And he goes, "I'm from Brooklyn. I've had a lot worse." Like, what? What does that mean? Are you drinking from puddles?
It's like a
In
side
New York,
with like a
in New
straw.
York, you drink the sewer water. Isn't that what you do?
Yeah, here in New York, we
You
drink
get
through the water in Bed-Stuy.
We don't have
Down on
filtration
all
here
fours.
in New York. Our water comes right from the river.
I fucking like, it's fucking. I just like it's a weird line. Like, New York actually has like some of the cleanest tap water in like the United States. Like, I don't.
It's like right next to like the best freshwater source in the world.
It's like bizarre. I noticed a cute little thing that I don't think I've like ever consciously noticed. When Lewis shows Charlie the little tranquilizer bullet, there's a tiny little animated like ding on the tip of the bullet, like the needle,
Oh, like a shiny thing?
like a little shiny like star, like goes,
Yeah,
like,
it does like the
ding!
little glint and it tames.
I don't think I've ever noticed that.
It's kind of cute, and I noticed that that little sound bite, like the little sound effect where it goes ding, plays again when they show the bullet in the pilot's neck, just to remind the audience, like subconsciously, like hey, that ding you heard earlier, that's inside the guy now. So
That's-
I honestly I want to
Huh.
give props to the sound people here.
Yeah, they killed
the
it.
Foley people, because like it's one of those things where you didn't notice that consciously, but
But it
your brain
works.
did.
Yeah, that's wow. Deserved every Oscar it got, honestly.
Did we discuss that this won Best Fart?
Yeah, at the
2004.
at the Kids' Choice Awards, it won.
The Kids'
It
Choice
won Best
Awards,
Fart.
It won Best Fart.
Oh, the camel?
2004.
No,
Yeah.
Lewis won because at the end he goes,
wow.
"That one was me."
Oh yeah, yeah, he did rip one.
He did let it go.
Sam, did you vote for that one when you were a kid?
Yeah, we did. We used to vote for the Kids' Choice Awards. Honestly, it'd be like a thing.
We would have been perfect, and we would have been like perfect age for it. So Dave wouldn't have
we
been.
probably
Dave was like
did.
Dave was 45 at the time, I think.
Yeah, no, I don't
1,000
think he got
maybe.
slimed. I wish. I remember side tangent. One year at the Kids' Choice Awards, they had a giant wheel of celebrities. It's like whichever one this lands on is gonna get slimed, and it was obviously rigged because I think it ended up landing on like Tony Hawk or something, like someone that they obviously could get. Because I remember on the wheel, one of the options was George W. Bush.
Who
And
knows?
as a kid, I remember thinking like, "Oh shit! Like that would have been awesome if they landed on that. They'd have to get the president in here."
And the president?
Like I imagine the president
What?
sitting at home watching the Kids' Choice Awards, and it lands on him. And like, "All right, Mr. President, let's get down there. You gotta get slimed.
He takes Air Force One to the fucking scene, the Kids' Choice Awards.
Let's get slimed, buddies."
Whole fucking Secret Service team.
I
and shit.
noticed that during the kangaroo hallucination, the Lewis kangaroo is fatter than the other ones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I like that.
I think that's kind of funny and cute. That was something. Like whatever. So then this brings us to viewing 10. I had a gimmick watch.
Yeah, what was it?
So I realized that Kangaroo Jack, as a movie, is 1 hour and 29 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized that is the exact same length as the Eminem album Encore.
Okay.
What's the connection, huh?
So I think
Did you
using
do
my
it on
brain,
purpose?
I was like, obviously,
Eminem.
Eminem watched Kangaroo Jack and thought, I'm going to make an album. It's going to sync up to this.
But they couldn't get the rights to Kangaroo Jack, so he couldn't market it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
Encore
why.
did come out just a year after this.
Mm-hmm.
So it just like something to think about while I go through this.
Encore.
So for those who don't know, so I listened. It was Encore Deluxe. That's an hour and 29 minutes. So the deluxe version is the one that lines up. And for those who don't know, Encore by Eminem, I would call his most mid album.
Probably, yeah.
Like, it's not so bad that it's entertaining. It's not even decent. It is just, all right, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's whatever. It's very long. Obviously, it's almost 90 minutes long. And it has maybe like 3 or 4 decent songs on it.
Right.
And I want to say, so right away, there's an intro on the album that transitions into the first song, which is Evil Deeds. And that syncs up pretty well with like the opening credits and them talking about Australia or whatever. And then the Evil Deeds starts as soon as the Kangaroo Jack title comes up. And that is about the last time it syncs up at all.
Yeah.
Well, so if
Are you
remember
surprised?
last year- no. Well, last year,
What the fuck?
I watched Master of Disguise synced up to Dark Side of the Moon, and that impressed me with how much it synced
No,
up.
it didn't. You were just fucking on shrooms.
I
It did not sync
rewatched
up.
it sober, and I was still impressed.
You hyped it up. You literally, Eli, you texted us and said this is the correct way to watch this movie.
It is the correct way.
You told me, I called you during it, and you said, dude, there's moments where I've been getting up and running around. It's that crazy.
yeah.
And then I was like, okay. And then I watched it, and it like barely syncs up.
All right, first of all, I don't take anything back. It does sync up when Money plays during the auction scene and Brain Damage during the Turtle Club scene.
Brain Damage during the Turtle Club scene is the only good one.
No. Money syncing up to the auction scene rocks.
Nah.
Like, Great Gig in the Sky starts playing the second you see the grandfather on the screen.
That is a good one. I'll give that one.
Shit lines up really well in that movie. I'm a fan of it. But so
Dark side of the
anyway, so
disguise.
back to Kangaroo Jack with Encore. It doesn't really sync up at all.
No, yeah.
But it did something different. It didn't sync up, but it really like emphasized to me. So watching Kangaroo Jack with no audio and like listening to this album simultaneously, it really shows you how little of this movie was not shot, like how little of this movie was actually shot to be like a comedy.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like a raunchy comedy?
Yeah, well, it doesn't even. No, it doesn't even like. It's not shot like a comedy. A lot of it, it's like so the during the first police chase scene,
yeah,
it starts like it plays during "Never Enough," the song by Eminem. It kind of like without like hearing the audio, it looks very serious. It almost looks like an early 2000s like rap video with a lot of car accidents and action. And, like, it's like, it changes the tone drastically, where this movie goes from, like, a bad attempt at, like, a comedy with a bunch of ADR lines to a semi-serious, like, crime movie with 2004 Eminem rap songs over it. It kind of, like, in a way, I feel like the juxtaposition... like it elevated both the movie and the album, because I don't like the movie or the album, and playing them together I feel like brought them up a couple points in my book.
So you're a big Encore fan now?
No. Absolutely not. But I am a fan of Encore alongside Kangaroo Jack.
What else are you going to sync it up to?
I don't know. I'm sure there'll be other albums that are that length. I'll do research, but I don't want to just do this type of gimmick. I have ideas, man. I have big ideas. I'm gonna get big one day. Just you wait.
Yeah, with your stupid ass ideas.
I'm stuck in this small town with all these big ideas.
Yeah.
For ways to watch Kangaroo Jack. You'll see. You'll all see.
What else you
I don't
got?
know. Like this album has a lot of fart sound effects and like poop sounds.
Yeah.
And that did that felt appropriate.
Yep.
I don't know. There really wasn't anything interesting. The only real thing of note that I have here is that the song "Mockingbird" by Eminem, it's on this album, and it's playing during the sexy like bath scene.
Oh.
And it changes the tone of that a lot.
Yeah.
It's very strange. I'm like, huh. I don't care for this song over this moment. It made me a little uncomfortable. But other than that, I didn't like whatever. This is another viewing I had, and I couldn't believe how long this album was. Like I kept like this movie and this album are both so much longer than they need to be. I kept like scrolling down to see how many tracks I had left on the album. I was like, what? I'm like, this many still? Like, god damn it, this movie's too long.
Yeah.
But also, Sam actually showed up to witness the last like 15 minutes of it. It doesn't sync up exactly perfectly at the end. Kangaroo Jack is 20 seconds shorter than Encore.
Okay.
So, they lied.
Thank God.
That's all I'm saying.
Michael was asking, so.
It's fucking shit.
Wait, who lied? What?
The someone's lying.
What?
Your name's lying.
Yeah. Someone around here is lying. Okay, yeah, that's the end of my notes.
Alright, Dave.
Shout out Nicole. Shout out Nicole.
Oh yeah, shout
Shout out Nicole.
We're doing this for Nicole.
Thanks for the birthday wishes.
Yeah, Dave's birthday. Dave is now. Dave, what do you know? 60.
64,000. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
good. Yeah, that's pretty rad.
Honestly, I'm surprised that I'm still alive. I think at this point, something's preventing me from dying.
Kangaroo Jack.
Kangaroo Jack.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm doing the year of it.
Listen, if you guys don't donate to our Patreon, Dave's gonna die.
Our non-existent Patreon.
Yeah.
If this podcast dies, Dave dies.
Yeah. So it's on you guys at this point. Tell your friends.
See, this is why the fans are so so
Your homework
into me being the favorite.
Your homework this week is to tell the Total Club about one friend so Dave doesn't die.
Yeah,
You're all
honestly,
work
like
this week.
every email is for except for fucking Rick, like is like praising how much they love Dave.
Yeah,
Dave-
fuck
That's
Dave.
Pretty
Dave-
sweet.
Dave's got.
If you guys
the
like
back
Dave,
pocket.
stop listening to the fucking podcast. You're a dumb fuck.
Like,
Yeah, if you love Dave, tell Michael to fuck off. Email in.
People do.
What's your email, Michael?
yeah.
Our email is what's the email?
TurtleClub69@gmail.com,
Yeah,
and we're
Yep.
Turtle Club Pod on Twitter.
yeah, and it comes straight to my phone, so I'll see it right away, pretty much. Usually
Yeah,
within 10 minutes.
I have access to the email, but I have all that shit silenced. I don't know if we get emails until like Michael tells us.
Yeah, email in and then ruin his day immediately.
It will. It will. I'll read them at work. Like I'll be working with my students, and I'll like read a fan email. And I'll be like, I'm talking to Dave.
Well, before we move on to the Dave's notes, should we give a real shout out to Nicole?
Yeah, shout out Nicole.
shout
Moment of
out
silence for Nicole.
Because she did.
Moment of silence for Nicole.
She sent us a cool email. We're not going to
Okay.
read the whole thing, but I did want to thank her for being so sweet. That was very nice.
Yeah, fuck Nicole.
See, this is why the fans love me. You're trying to do like this fake
Yeah,
bad boy.
no, because
I'm
she's
doing
fucking.
the real one.
It's not
Dave's
fake.
the real bad boy. The real bad boy.
Dave does nothing. Dave does
Podcasting.
fucking nothing. He does nothing.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know.
Where's all your fan emails, huh?
Okay. Yeah, I got Rick, pal. I got fucking Rick telling me to
got
kick you
Rick
off,
on your
bitch.
side.
Yeah.
You got the guy who says you have a radio personality and tells you to fire us too.
Yeah, you guys are just fucking jealous. You guys are just fucking jealous. Rick is on my side.
And also, Nicole told me to not feel so bad about my little shart incident, and I wanted to thank her for that.
Oh,
You
My
should feel
little
bad about
shard
it.
incident.
You should feel bad about it.
I don't feel bad about it. I was even
still
saying
think about
like
that and laugh.
I was almost worried. I'm like when I first watched Kangaroo Jack for the first time after sharding, I was afraid it was gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Because like what if like
it's a
This is
trigger
what
now in
sets
your
it off.
mind.
like
Yeah,
what if,
you're like,
what
we
if, like,
hypnotized you.
yeah, I've been
Jackie
hypnotized.
legs.
Where the scene, it's the scene. It was during the scene while they're in the airport talking about like how they're gonna get through. So I was like, literally, I was like clenching during that scene just in case, and it didn't happen. So I beat the curse, guys.
Congratulations.
Just
Wow.
in
Applause.
case you were clenching.
Applause!
No, I'm not clapping for you not
wow,
shitting
it's so
yourself.
cool how much everyone's applauding.
No, I'm not clapping.
Wow, everyone keep applauding at home. Lend me your power. I'm making the spirit bomb.
I'm applauding that you didn't shit yourself?
Spirit bomb.
I'm making the spirit bomb. Because I didn't shart myself during Kangaroo Jack again. It happened. It's just a one-time deal, guys. So, thank God.
What if you shit yourself again?
Then you guys will be
During
the
the
first to hear
exposition.
about it.
Alright, Dave, go ahead with your non-existent notes.
Wow. Why
Dave's
is
gonna
that
be like,
this?
Dave, watch, hold on, I'm calling it. I'm fucking calling it. Dave's gonna be like, yeah, I don't have much, but just wanted to say, yeah, I'm really not liking the movie. Alright.
So why does Sal DiMaggio keep waffles even though he sent Charlie and Lewis to Australia knowing that he's going to kill them?
He's a dog lover.
Well, okay, no, Dave's got a very good point here.
Waffles doesn't like Sal.
We don't know that.
He growls at him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because, like, so can we, like, do we know that he keeps waffles? Like, maybe he kills waffles.
There's a scene where Frankie is coming in and he's like, hey, I think you need to listen to this. And it's the phone. And then while he's listening to the phone about the money missing, Waffles is in the room. There's like a quick cut
Is
to
Waffles on the boat epilogue?
Yes. So they get Waffles back.
How do they get Waffles back when he gets arrested?
That's where I'm
It's got to be a different dog. During the boat epilogue, that's Waffles too. Because
Oh my God.
like obviously the police shot the dog when they raided
Yeah.
Benson Hurst's house.
Yeah, that's the
Right.
first thing that happens. The dog just gets gunned down.
They he barked and they're like, "Shut that dog up!"
Yeah, he shot him in the fucking face, yeah.
Resisting arrest. They just gun it down.
They're like, sir, he's a white dog. We can't.
No, I mean, look at the statistics for police shootings of dogs. It happens. So, now it's canon. Like, the dog dies. Waffles won, who is frozen with fear. We already know that he won't act in that scenario. He gets frozen with fear.
Right. Like, but I don't want to live in a world where Waffles dies.
Well, guess what? We do live in that world. We live in the real world, Dave, where Waffles 1 got shot in the face during a police raid.
We live in the real world
because Waffles
challenge.
Was frozen.
And he got an exact replica called Waffles Motherfucking 2.
Waffles the sequel.
That's the full name.
Yeah.
Waffles Motherfucking 2, the sequel. You have to say the full name every time.
So, but it's canon. Boom. We established. See, you guys said we struggle for lore, and guess what?
This isn't lore. This is
lore.
No, this is lore. Dog gets gunned down in the face. Happens. Hate that.
There is a dog shooting between the first part of the movie and the epilogue.
Okay.
You're just so defeated. Just all right. Sure.
No, I told you, I am determined to keep this interesting.
Sure.
I mean, it's definitely working, I guess. That was my biggest complaint, because every time I see it, I just get upset.
It's already fucking starting. You're doing the fucking... You're just gonna... Now you're gonna be like, alright, that's pretty much all I got, though, so,
And so what? So what if he does, Michael? The fans love him.
So I also mentioned how I appreciate how the kangaroo is animated.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
you've said that like 6 times.
I know, and I'm going to say it the fuck again, because I like how it's animated.
You're just making shit up, so I'm not right now.
Okay. Why do you attack me personally?
Because I'm fucking right! Alright, I'm done.
Vendetta
Continue. No, just keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. It's okay.
I managed to get one single watch by myself in the 4 that I watched since the last episode. It's hard. It's rough. This movie sucks. It's unredeemable, and I had to officially do the, oh shit, I'm not watching enough of this movie. I have to start over.
Yeah.
That
it was bad.
That's the worst. It's the worst.
That's a bad realization.
For
those that don't know, because we are committed to integrity on this show, if we realize that we are not paying attention to the movie, we have to start it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking hurt.
Scout's honor.
Real bad. Because I got to the airport scene and I'm like, I just haven't seen any of this movie. And I had to start over in defeat.
Okay, well, to be fair, the airport scene isn't that deep into the movie.
But it's still deep enough.
But I figured, like, not looking at the screen, and I just look up, and I'm like, I'm at the airport, and that was the first thing I registered watching the movie.
Yeah.
I felt I needed to start over.
It's fair.
It sucks. I'm just upset.
No, I'm with you, because, this movie digs into our lives. It takes away, today was a day off for me, and I just got the Dead Space remake, and I'm loving that.
Yeah.
And I realized that I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to watch Kangaroo Jack today. I have to stop playing Dead Space.
Now you have to talk about Kangaroo Jack for an hour or 2.
Oh, it sucks.
I've been trying to rope people in for as many watches as I can. I've officially burnt out Jimmy for at least 2 months.
Oh my god, really?
I've officially burnt out our buddy Jimmy, yeah.
He told me about this.
Yeah, anytime I try to watch it, I'll just be like, you wouldn't fucking watch Kangaroo Jack. And then he'd be like, you don't know me. And then he took a second, and he's like, wait, what? No. Why the hell would I do that?
Well, I've never heard Jimmy say no to watching a movie.
Even a bad one.
He told me about this the other night. So from Jimmy's perspective, the last time that you roped him into it, he accidentally said yes without realizing what he said yes to.
Oh my god.
Because he's so used to just saying yes, because he likes to watch movies in Discord, that after, literally, he said that the movie was playing when he finally realized what he had just agreed to, and he said, fuck. So he told me that he's done watching Kangaroo Jack for the year, but I'm sure you can get him again.
The year? No way.
That's what he said.
Just one watch?
No, I think
No,
this
he's
was
seen
like
it.
his like fourth
He's-
one.
Oh.
Yeah, he's seen it probably as much as you.
We watch
I'm
it.
probably done for the year. Probably my life.
Yeah, honestly, no, you're done. Like that's another thing. Like Sam doesn't ever have to watch this again. Like ever.
Yeah, I'm fucking
Yeah, that
jealous,
sucks.
man. I'm
We're still
fucking
hooked.
jealous.
Like-
Sam, if anyone takes my spot, I'm sure they'd love to have you, buddy.
Guys, it's only been 1
I'm
month.
alright.
It's been 1 month.
Yeah, anyone, Nicole, you want to take over my spot? Email the account. I'll give you the passwords and everything.
Like I said, this is why we have to like fight to keep this interesting. Like kind of like how like when you're freezing to death, like the worst thing you can do is like lay down and just let it happen. You have to fight.
Mhm.
You have to like start like doing
Mhm.
arithmetic in your head. Just keep yourself
No.
focused.
No, I'm not fucking doing that shit.
Go into survival mode.
No, absolutely not. This
Bear
movie sucks.
Grylls-
Right,
that
sorry,
shit.
got it.
Michael's just gonna let himself freeze to death this year.
Michael's
Yeah.
just gonna let himself freeze to death this year. Why?
Because I'm not... Were you not here?
My headset broke, and I said, "Shit, sorry, my headset broke." Did you
This
guys
whole
not
time-
hear me?
No! I didn't
What the
hear you.
fuck? My mic was even lit up and everything, and it was like, yeah.
Did anyone hear?
I didn't hear that. Maybe it was while I was saying it. I'll have to listen back to the recording.
I thought you were here this whole time.
Sorry.
No, I thought that was a good metaphor I made too. Like, I thought that was clever. Dave, I went off on a whole thing about like this is why we have to stay fighting for like to keep this movie interesting, because when you're freezing to death, the worst thing you can do is lay down and just let it happen. You have to just like fight out of it.
So you're just gonna let it happen and
No,
freeze to death, you
stop,
piece
Dave,
of
stop
shit?
fucking talking. You are the worst fucking host. I'm mad at you.
Why? What
Then,
are you upset
if
about?
he's the worst host, how come he has all the fans?
Yeah, where's your fans?
Fuck
huh?
the fans. I got Rick.
Whoa,
I got fucking Rick.
Whoa,
This is
true
why you
colors
have
are
no
being
fans.
shown today. Shout out Nicole.
Shout out
Yeah,
Nicole.
shout out
Cool.
Shout out Nicole. We do all this for you, Nicole. This whole year.
Dave, you're fucking done, right? Like,
You're gonna let yourself freeze to death. You're a human monster. You should just fight
Oh
the
my
cold.
God.
Fight
All
it.
right.
You will see the
Sam,
light another
Sam,
day.
you're up. Go ahead,
Sam,
Sam.
you're good.
Yeah, so my first initial note was it's a bad movie, just a horrible movie.
That's a bit
it's
of a
way
hot
too
take.
long. It's bland, boring throughout the entire thing. I think the funniest part was the fart.
Yeah.
I think I can't.
Maybe.
No, I like
more
I like
enjoyable
I like
part.
the farts.
Right, and I would say, my favorite characters are definitely Jackie Legs.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
agree
yeah.
with Dave on the animation is actually kind of good on Jackie Legs.
Yeah, it's like Scooby Doo.
Yeah, it is. I like it. I like it a lot. But my second favorite character, I like the pilot, the guy.
Blue.
Yeah, Blue. Is that Blue? Yeah, I like
Yeah.
him a lot. How he just gets hammered.
I respect it.
Yeah,
It's just my morning ritual, mate.
Yeah, it's a power move, and
It's a power move.
but yeah, I mean, other than that, my whole takeaway was, well, I actually was surprised that it was a PG movie, and they tried
Yeah.
to just restructure the whole thing into a funny kids movie, but it really wasn't a kids movie.
No.
So
No,
Yeah.
you can still tell where it was like an R-rated movie.
for sure, yeah, I know. I don't know, and I was shocked on Christopher Walken being in it.
Yeah, that shocked me as well.
Yeah, big name.
Apparently, he does a ton of shitty movies, though.
No, yeah, Christopher Walken does like especially at this point in his career, he was doing a lot of like shitty small roles. Like I mentioned the Country Bears already.
Did
But,
he do
like,
Joe
the-
Dirt?
He was in like
He was in that?
Yeah, he's in Joe Dirt. He was in
Click.
Julie with Ben Affleck.
Click.
Yeah, he's in Nine
he's in
Lives
Click.
with Kevin Spacey.
Jeez.
Oh, he is?
He plays the same role in Nine Lives as he plays in Click, where he's just like the magical guy.
Oh.
Why do we think
So
he's
is he
so
just
good?
pulling?
Because
Is
all of his best things are the things you remember.
I mean, he's good in, like, Pulp Fiction and,
He's just like his best, like the most memorable things he's done are all of the best things he's done. So
Yeah.
like no one remembers Nine Lives. Like they don't remember Christopher Walken for Click. Like so I feel like
I mean,
he's
one
done a very
person
good
does.
job of like keeping a steady paycheck while still keeping like a level of integrity that people still respect him.
So did he have to like Nick Cage it, where he just took any role he could?
Maybe.
I don't know. Like, Christopher Walken's a very odd guy.
Yeah.
And he may have killed that lady on the boat
What?
that time.
Wait, what?
I think her name was Natalie Wood.
He
Christopher
killed
Walken was-
someone?
I mean, no, he was on the boat where a lady was killed, and it was under very suspicious like circumstances. You could look it up. I'm pretty sure her name was Natalie Wood. I could be wrong on that.
Oh my god.
Like, Christopher Walken was one of 3 people on this boat where this woman ended up dead, and no one knows what happened.
Wow.
Huh.
Holy fuck.
So there's a good chance that he knows, and he isn't telling us. That
Sam, who
motherfucker
did
from
it?
the Country Bears.
Who did it?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
You're in the know. You're in the know.
Yeah.
Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie Legs.
Yeah,
Jackie
From
Legs!
Ken-
Honestly, I think we should bring in Jackie Legs for questioning.
Yeah. Sam, what else you got?
That's pretty much it. I had a couple pointers on when Jackie Legs was eating the candy. I mean, that can't be good for Jackie Legs.
For a dick.
You should not be eating super atomic jawbusters.
Sam's concerned about the health. Sam's an animal rights activist.
Like, Sam doesn't understand like the CGI animation. Like, they gave that to a real kangaroo.
Yeah, he's like,
Obviously,
what
he's
the
not
fuck?
happy.
And
Sam's
That's
like,
fucked up.
at the end of the movie, sad because Jackie Legs is gonna die in front of his wife and son.
with diabetes.
Yeah.
He needs to check his sugars.
Yeah, I felt bad there. That's for sure. And then, I'm actually mistaken. It wasn't even funny, but I guess I smirked at it. Was when the ants were all on his crotch and he was freaking out.
He's got ants in his pants.
Yeah, I
He
just,
could've just moved.
smirked at it.
Well, okay, so since we don't have a whole lot of notes, I do have some questions here. I remember as a family we saw this in theaters. Do you recall that at all?
No.
So
Sam might have been too young.
Yeah.
yeah, that is true. So
When
like
did this
in,
come out? You
2000
said-
Right, to remember, not too young, but like to remember. I
I would
mean,
have been
Yeah.
like 4, so no way.
yeah.
so like in
Definitely
your
would've
head,
seen
this was
it,
your
though.
first time ever watching this movie.
No, I know I've seen it before.
You had,
Oh.
so
So
you
maybe
remember it.
at that one time I slightly remember it.
Yeah,
It wasn't
maybe.
anything jaw dropping like, oh my gosh, this is it.
No, this changed the trajectory of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm the man who I am today because of Kangaroo Jack.
yeah. Me too.
Like, so Sam has been on a thing for the audience's benefit here. Sam has been trying to broaden his movie perspectives lately.
Yeah.
Sam has a long list of classic great movies that he's trying to get through.
You've been churning through them too, right?
Oh, I have
And-
been. I try and start one during my lunch break and finish that as soon as I get off, and then I'll pick between a really good long movie or 2 good kind of shorter movies. And
Oh,
today
wow.
I watched the Banshee movie, and
Banshees of Inisherin.
yeah,
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
it's good. It definitely is good.
Yeah.
It's different, but Elijah liked it a lot, so
Yeah,
Is this the first time you've been referred to as Elijah on the podcast?
yeah, probably. I mean, that makes sense. The only people who call me Elijah are my family.
Yeah.
Everyone, I'm not accepting emails unless you call him Elijah.
Yeah, or Ellie with a
Or
Y.
it just yeah, Ellie. Or the
And,
fucking subject line.
Oh, so you've been getting through these movies.
yeah.
And
I've been getting
Eli-
through them. And yeah, recently I just thought, while I'm at it, our family's super into the Oscars, and we do the ballots every year, and
Yeah.
I've never been competitive. I just kind of throw my ballot in and hope for the best. But now I'm like, why don't I just watch all the Oscar nominees? So I'm just making my way through those.
So, how does Kangaroo Jack compare?
Well, if it came out in 2022, I think it would probably have an Oscar sweep.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Yeah,
the-
it's
Just
it's
blatant.
Oscar
Yeah.
fucking sweet.
yeah, it's very modern.
It's very modern. It's sleek.
Kangaroo Jack was ahead of its time. People didn't appreciate it.
You're describing it like a really nice car.
They
like
weren't
it's
ready
real
for
modern.
A lot of options here.
The 2003. It was like in Back to the Future. It was like, you guys might not be ready for that one yet, but your grandkids are gonna love it.
Kangaroo Jack.
People left the
Kangaroo
theater
Jack.
after Kangaroo Jack in 2003. Like, wow, this is in 20 years. This is gonna be a classic.
Yeah. Holy shit, and they were right.
Well, like, it's kind of crazy how like every movie 20 years later is basically just copying off of Kangaroo Jack.
For sure. Absolutely.
We just mentioned the Banshees of Inisherin. Like, holy shit! Like, what could it be more obvious?
That's a 1-to-1, yeah.
Hereditary.
Yeah, Hereditary. Like,
The 1-to-1.
oh my god, Toni Collette is basically just a new Jackie Legs.
Yeah.
Come on. How come no one's saying this? Am I the
That
only one who's
bitch,
got the balls?
that bitch be Jackie Legs.
Am I the only one who has the fucking balls to call Hollywood out on their bullshit? You've been aping Kangaroo Jack for too damn long.
What else you got, Sam?
I think he's done.
I think that's it. Maybe my last note would be, we'd really have to go out in the field and test this, but could a kangaroo actually take on a Jeep?
Well, in a race, I looked this up.
Well, not in a race. I mean, he hit the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to hit a kangaroo with a Jeep?
Okay, send
calls.
tweet at us. Tweet at us. We're gonna put a poll out at when this episode goes out. What kangaroo or Jeep? Who you got money on in a fight?
Well, so apparently in Australia, like, kangaroo are like deer, where you just like hit a deer and it can do some damage, but you fuck that shit up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've seen deer
He
walk
didn't roll
away.
up or anything. He got hit straight on.
Check the Twitter account when listening to this episode and vote in our poll.
we're gonna post a
voted the
video
poll right
of
the
us
fuck
running
now.
over kangaroo
Yeah.
in a Jeep. And so, well, as Lewis says, they're just the rodent of the outback, so people don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So if you find a video of us wearing scientist lab jackets driving through the outback of Australia in a Jeep, you'll know that it's just because we're about to hit a bunch of kangaroos.
Yeah. To see what would win, Jeep or kangaroo.
We are basically Mythbusters.
So I can get into my stuff. I've mentioned this, but I've been pretty miserable with this movie. I don't think I've ever been at a lower point than I am right now with a movie like this. I just have no desire to watch it. It's harder than anything I've ever done in my life to watch this movie. It's like it drains me to have to put this movie on.
Because it's so good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because no other movie compares now.
You go to like a dopamine fast, leaving the movie every time.
It's so... I can't get anything out of it. I can't pull lore. I can't do... I'm genuinely... I had a watch where I was just like, I'm going to try and make up the dumbest bullshit, and whatever sticks is good. Like, like there's writers' rooms, periods for that for TV shows.
You gotta swing wild, because I got one.
They'll just pitch anything, but, like, I can't get fucking anything for this. I can't... Dave, what do you got?
Alright, I'm still working it out.
Still formulating.
No. Yeah.
But I think Jackie Legs is Charlie's ghost dad.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I'm at a pretty low point in this movie.
No, Mike.
No.
Dave,
I'm not taking that. I'm not listening to this shit.
Wait,
Dave.
no, wait.
Blow our
You're
minds.
You're dismissing me too early. This is.
I'm not doing we don't need to do this again. We don't need to do.
Dave, I am giving you permission to blow my mind.
Okay. So, Sal highly likely killed Charlie's dad.
Yes, we
right?
agreed on that.
I mean, that's just kind of written into the script there. I'm thinking the universe lined it up just fucking perfectly to pinhole the fact that Charlie's dad reincarnates as Jackie Legs, takes the money and the jacket, and then he's out. He saves his son one last time.
But why is he a kangaroo?
I mean, why not?
Why-
People reincarnate.
Wait, did you not answer that? I'm going to be honest. I genuinely thought I just zoned out and missed something. Because how do you not answer that with this theory? That's the crux of the
I
theory.
said it's reincarnation. You can come back as like.
Why is he a kangaroo? There has to be a meaning.
Because that is what the universe wanted for him.
That's what the universe.
But no. This is a movie still. Like
That's what the universe needed.
Listen. This is still a movie, so like movies have meanings behind the choices they make. What is the meaning behind him being a kangaroo? If that's the plot.
Perfect place, perfect time. That's the only thing that he could possibly be in order to save his son. He had to be a kangaroo.
What?
That's true.
Okay.
Kangaroo Jack, the entire plot line.
Okay, you know what?
Half-Life series confirmed.
Okay, you know what? Hold on, because I think I'm in.
You folded early.
Yeah, I think I'm in.
Really
I'm
expecting more of
actually.
like an aggressive fight here.
Well,
No, you know
his
what?
family.
Yeah.
Not
Oh.
just one kid. Holy shit.
Oh, that Charlie gets
think
kicked in the face by his spiritual brother.
His spiritual
Yeah.
twin. Yeah.
Charlie had a brother that died when he was young.
I knew it.
And then that kid came back as the kangaroo, Jackie Legs' kid.
Yeah.
And his dad.
This is flawless.
Big
Like
legs.
I'm really glad I was talking about this with you guys because I was kind of scared, but now
No,
I'm super
absolutely.
confident.
Dave, can I make a Can I make a hypothesis real quick?
Sure, maybe I guess I'm not
you
afraid
did-
at all.
You did not think of this until I said I can't come up with any lore. I think you made this up 5 minutes ago.
I thought about this during the first podcast because, like, I remember
No,
I was
you
talking.
didn't.
No,
I did.
No, Dave. I believe Dave because he even says I have a piece of lore that I want to drop, but I need to put more work into it.
No, Dave was fucking lying during
I
that, man.
100%. That's what I was thinking of. I'm
Oh,
like,
fuck off. This is such
because
a
it's-
fucking
This
lie.
is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is why the fans like me, not you.
Okay. No, Sam, what do you think? Do you think he just made this shit up?
That he made it up, or that
Look, right now. Like, I think he made it up during this episode, and he hasn't been planning
I
that.
mean, why not use the podcast to fully formulate your thoughts, right?
No, he
that
made
not
this up
like
right
fair?
fucking now, and he's acting
he
like...
thought of this.
I
No,
didn't make
definitely.
it up right now.
Oh my... Fuck off,
No,
dude.
Why are you so-
Dave
why are you so
literally
mean to me?
references a piece of lore he's working on.
Yeah, and he
episode
just
one.
said that. Because he just fucking said that.
What? Like you thought he would just say that just so he could magically think up some lore during
Yes!
the episode? No.
Yes, and I'm 100% right.
Dave was masterminding this bullshit, and you're wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
What if
All
the baby
right.
kangaroo was waffles?
Oh my
That's
god.
Oh!
One.
We need Sam to get back on this podcast another time. We need to
Holy
flesh this out.
fuck. We're in. We're fucking in.
The baby kangaroo was Waffles 1.
Baby Legs is Waffles 1 reincarnated.
Baby legs.
Baby legs is Waffles 1. Confirmed.
Well, that's
Wait,
that's
who's the
family
wife
name,
then?
right?
Who's the wife then?
Mama Legs.
Who is Mama Legs? This is something that we're going to have to dive into, brothers.
Oh my god.
This is something that I think requires some more thought and some more watches. I'm
gonna have
gonna
to- we're gonna
crush
have to
up
dig
my
in.
copy of this movie on DVD and I'm gonna snort it and see
Just
what thoughts
mainline
it
it.
gives me. Give me what
Yeah,
portals opens in my mind.
Good idea.
So, just one last note. I watched The Master of Disguise today.
Oh.
Oh,
Instead of watching Kangaroo Jack.
how'd that go?
So you went back.
Yeah, I did, and it was glorious. It was.
Stockholm Syndrome.
It's the best watch of Master of Disguise I've ever had.
I kind of missed it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if should I edge myself? Like the longer I wait, will it be
Just
better?
watch YouTube clips.
No, not even.
Or,
If I
like,
go
the
cold
trailer.
turkey without Master Disguise, and just let it build up, will it be the best watch of Master Disguise ever?
Probably.
If
should,
I
like-
wait a couple more months, if I let
No,
it
my
test
watch.
itself-
It was my favorite watch of Master of Disguise. It's not even close. In
Were
my
you
opinion.
laughing?
I don't know if laughing, but more smiling. I was like that nostalgic feeling, you know.
Yeah, you're looking back on your past, oh man,
Wow,
I fucked up here.
these were the days, you know.
this is what we did. Kind of like how like you look back on your first shitty apartment, like wow, I can't believe I lived like that.
Your first love, all those things,
Yeah, wow. Master
But your first car.
Master
Hit and
disguise. Wait.
Yeah. My first apartment, my roommate pointed a gun at me, so I don't look fondly back on that, but,
I do.
Yeah.
I look back fondly on that roommate pointing a gun at you.
Yeah.
But, Michael, do you have any more notes, or are you just talking whine?
You just have
I'm
two
a
notes
whiner.
and you're whining.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I'm pulling a Dave this month.
I don't
trying
know.
to
How
copy
many
him
times
to
can
get
you call it
fans, huh?
pulling a Dave when Dave's bringing content?
I'm bringing
Dave
the heat. You're the
made
one, like,
shit
half
up. He
decent.
made this up because I came after him. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, who's winning this watch contest, by the way?
Listen,
Is it
Dave,
me?
when we're
Oh,
done
it's me.
recording... Dave,
Weird.
listen. Dave, when we're done recording, I need you to admit the truth to me because it is so...
Dave did not make it up. I believe
I
him.
did not make that up. I was actually sitting
Okay.
on that. And the whole
Okay.
time I was literally going, this
Okay.
sounds really fucking stupid. I shouldn't say this because Michael's going to make fun of me.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Dave. Don't listen. Don't let Michael change you.
Dude, this is bullshit.
Michael's the loser here. He's the one who's gonna let himself freeze to death
You know
in
what?
the cold that is Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, you know what? You know what'll keep me warm? The master of fucking disguise, pal.
Keep yourself alive, Dave. Keep fighting with your.
I don't need
You know
this.
what? Fuck it.
Yeah, don't
Jackie
freeze,
Legs
Dave.
is Charlie's spirit animal.
No, what? Just end when you're on top, man. Come on.
No, it's all
No, we're
connected.
Can you get much higher?
What is that? What is
Can you
that?
get much higher?
Oh, that's what? I think of the Kanye song.
Oh, can we get much higher?
Wait, what was that one? I've never even heard of
That's
that.
Creed.
Why do you think of Creed first?
Well, okay,
You
so
don't?
our guest from last September, Chris, he streams and he always is quoting Creed, so that's why.
What a weird guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I love
I love
him.
him.
He's a weird guy.
I love him. He's wonderful. We watched Clerks with him the other day. It was a great
Oh, that's
experience.
right.
And I want him back on here sometime this
Yeah.
year. He,
Yeah, I'd have
he
him back
saved
on.
us. That episode, none of us had anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
Michael.
the least effort
we were all
that
pulling
the
a
three
Dave.
of us combined.
We're all pulling
like,
a triple Michael.
brought in.
Yeah.
And like Chris saved us. He had like an hour and a half of content by himself, and we
Yeah.
just sat there like, yes, bring it.
We
on.
sat our white asses down and listened.
Yeah. He fucking came here and taught us a lesson. Like
Yeah.
it was Sydney and then him. Like we got educated those episodes. Okay.
Very different kinds of educated.
It was beautiful, and like they were professors of their trade, and we learned a lot.
Yeah.
And I was inspired
I'm,
by the first episode to make that hour-long YouTube video about Master Disguise,
Wow.
and that took me 2 months of work.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. So I think that was a good episode. That was
Yeah,
thanks everyone.
is there anything else we have to say before we?
No,
close
I
this
don't think
shit
so.
out?
I'm done.
That's like we barely hit over an hour.
Yeah, because there's nothing to fucking say.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, shout out
maybe
Nicole. Thank you,
shout
Sam.
out Nicole,
Sam,
obviously.
Sam, thank you for reminding us of that. Shout out Nicole.
No, it's true. Nicole needs the shout-outs. And again, like no matter how much we struggle, the reason that I am fighting to not freeze to death is I'm thinking of Nicole. Every dumb
Yeah.
gimmick watch is me like punching forward and going like, "Oh,
Yeah.
still alive.
So,
Keep that blood pumping."
so Sam, what do you wanna promote? You can promote anything.
Well, yeah, I already promoted my metaverse, real estate.
Yeah.
Real estate.
Right.
I
Yeah.
want to promote Avatar 2 in theaters now.
In theaters
Right.
now, James Cameron.
Yeah.
Way of the Water.
Yeah.
Way back. No, I will take this time to sponsor Letterboxd, my new favorite app ever.
Oh yeah. He has terrible opinions on there.
Yeah.
Well,
true.
well, you're just mad about fucking Paddington. Which
Yeah,
I
okay.
hate.
Paddington 2 is one of the best movies ever made, and Sam fucking hates it.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was very boring.
You're boring.
I don't know. There's just no, like, isn't there...
You went back and watched Master of Disguise, freak.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
true.
true.
I don't know, but I definitely rated Paddington 2 better than Kangaroo Jack, so if that makes you feel better.
I purposely didn't put the Master of Disguise viewing on my letterbox because I didn't want to spoil it for anyone.
Yeah, but Yeah, shout out Letterboxd and shout out Nicole.
Oh, what? Yeah, what's your letterbox? You didn't say it.
Oh, it's Turk69.
Turk69.
And then
Nice.
again, we have sorry guys, we have to do this. It's just like a sponsorship deal.
Yeah.
Avatar, Way of the Water,
Yeah.
souls stick together. Let the water
Yeah.
breathe through you.
Yeah.
Go to your local theater. Get the jumbo Avatar 2 popcorn bucket.
Yep.
comes
And
with
to watch
monthly
Jake
refill at
Avatar.
Cinemark.
To watch Jake Avatar on screen.
You gotta watch Jack Avatar.
Yeah.
They talk to whales and shit.
You know, Jack.
Yeah, they didn't actually pay for us to see the movie, so we haven't seen it yet. But
Sorry, guys, this is just a sponsor. We just have to read this out.
I haven't seen the first one either, so like I.
I know it's about
Is this the one with the guy with the arrow on his head?
It's
yeah, sure.
It's
Something about a dog.
it's about big old blue cats that have sex and they do sex
Yeah.
with each other.
They fuck the hair. Yeah.
And remember, Avatar 2, Way of the Water. Let the water breathe through you. Go see it now.
Speaking of water, big shout out to Soleil Mineral Water.
Yeah,
Soleil Mineral Water has finally sponsored us from the
go to
Master
Soleil,
Disguise.
discount
Yeah.
promo code Turtle10.
Yeah, Turtle 10. It's 15% off. It's 15%
they'll
off.
add $10 to your.
You have to spend $10 more.
It adds $10.
And so that's our promo code. Remember,
already
that's Turtle10 at
overpriced water.
SoleilMineralWater.com. You have to email them.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free to email them, and then also email Michael, subject line, get fucked.
Yeah, if you fucking email me anything positive about Dave, I'm fucking blocking you.
It makes sense. So our
and-
guest next month is going to be the return of Alan.
It's the return of Alan.
Mr. Cat in the Hat
I think we
himself.
explained this before, but Alan is going to be our recurring guest host this year. Every
He'll
3
be on
months.
4 times. Yeah, 4 times.
Yeah, 4 times.
God.
Alan is going to come on, and he's going to expand our horizons.
So wait, he
Yeah.
has to watch the movie at least 16 times.
I think he's doing it he told me at least he's doing it every month, though.
I encouraged him not to do that.
I wonder what he's doing.
You should tell him otherwise, because that'd be funny.
No,
Yeah.
No.
If Alan just watches this movie 16 times, I'm going to be proud of him.
You know what? I'm gonna come out with a hot statement. This podcast
What's
has
new?
rejuvenated me, and I'm going for 110 watches this year, not even 100.
Why? Why would you do that? You were
Because
just
he's trying
starting
to-
this fucking show,
Yeah,
talking about how
yeah.
you've never been lower in your life.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm coming out on a high. Dave, you with me?
No, I'm not an idiot. I'm going with the original bet of 100 and not being some cheap cop-out. Trying to
Yeah.
be on top because I have insecurity issues and I'm gay.
Yeah, yeah. All those things are true.
All those things. So on that note,
Got him.
this has been episode 2 of the Turtle Club. You can email us at theturtleclub69@gmail.com. Turtle Club Pod on Twitter. All right, bye everybody.
Don't freeze to death.
Bye.
Yeah, shout out Nicole.
Shout out Nicole. Who is?
All right, all you turtos and turtettes. That's the show. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.